Hey guys, long time no see, guys. I took my jacket off because I was like, you know what? I feel like a marshmallow right now, and I want to do this live, and I want to like feel more free. Hi, Meg. This is from yesterday, guys. I just added ice to it. How are you guys? I was just on a sub live eating breakfast, so I seen some of you guys a minute ago, but I was like, all right, I got to get on a regular live, my morning regular live. And I got Chick-fil-A breakfast, and it was so delicious. Highly recommend, guys. Probably the best breakfast I ever had. I bought a new lip gloss, and I can't find it. I don't know where I put it. Hi, Melissa. Oh, you too, Melissa. Have an amazing day, girl. Have the best day ever. I were very uncomfortable this morning because my period started and I was struggling to feel good. Yeah, you mean, same thing. Just relax, move at a slow pace, minute. It's just like anytime you're uncomfortable or you're feeling like awkward or whatever, just move at a slow pace, get steady again in your energy. Same thing. Luckily, I got something that worked. Oh, good, Minna, yeah. That's what it is, Minna. Use whatever you can. Right? Like, I always talk about how I don't get pain and all that. Like, I've manifested that for myself. But, you know, you can use it in a positive way, too. Like, this means I'm going to relax. This means I'm going to rest. I'm going to get lots of baths. You know, find a way to use it in your favor. Because I know people that are like that still get pain and stuff. I'm just so, like I say, I'm so lucky. Like, I've manifested I get my period for one day. I only get it for a day. I get it for one day. It's like, I get it for one day, guys, one day. And it's not even that bad. I think I've even manifested not having it like super heavy because I thought because I have it one day, it's going to be like a heavy flow. And I get it regular, so it's not that I'm not regular. It's not that I'm not regular. I get it like every 28 days or whatever. Yeah. How did you manifest not having pain? So, Melissa, my reason for not having pain was honestly, I've never had pain. I never knew about pain. So because I never knew about it, my mom never did either. So because I never knew about it, I never heard about it, I never got it. So that's what it is. It's like we're taught things in life. So my mom, honestly, one thing about my mom, she's not here now, she passed, is my mom was not a complainer. My mom was not a victim at all. So not saying that you're a victim, but that's what it is. We fall like victim to these stories, right? So my mom she's like, I never got stretch marks. I had amazing pregnancies. Like, she was like, never bought into like she's a lot like me, honestly. So because she never got cramps or any type of symptoms, I didn't either, right? Now I'm not freezing. I'm in my car, so it's warm in my car. I didn't want to wear my jacket. I felt like a marshmallow in it. How did you manifest not having? And then I said, I only ever got it for a few days anyway. I would like the norm, whatever the norm was, like 4 days, I guess. And then I started saying I only got it for one day, and I manifested it, getting it one day. So I am so lucky in that way, in that regards. It doesn't mean that I don't, like, it doesn't, like, I don't know. I don't want to, it's gross. I don't want to talk about my period like that, but I were the same. Barely noticed I had my period before that. My friend had, yeah. So that's like, we hear it, and or we get a little pain, and then we feed it, we fuel it, and then we research. So it's like, I just never got any pains. I was really lucky. Never had any. I used to get cramps in between my period. They were called, and I think that's because I had a baby so young. I was 21, so I researched, and I wanted to know like what I should look for, and I always heard about ovulation cramping, and then I was aware that I had that. Now I don't even get that, but so I used to get that, like it was like the cramping in between like your period before you get it. Thoughts become things. Yes, they do, Jonathan. We can really rewire ourselves. Yes, we so can. Yep. And I don't move through this experience really being like, I don't have a mental diet. It's more about the signal I'm sending out. I know that what I want's done, and I just know it's done, and I know I'm moving towards it. So I don't live my life like where people do these techniques, or they have a mental diet, or they do self-concept work. That's not how I teach it. For me, it's energetically just maintaining a good signal, and how I'm responding to life in each moment, because life's happening in the moment. So I know how this reality works, and the fact that life is a direct reflection of me now, and it's how I'm responding to life now. And when I want to manifest something and I'm feeling good, I'm manifesting at rapid speed. So I only care about my signal. So all that matters to me is that I'm in a good signal, because I know everything's a reflection of me. So it has nothing to do with a self-concept thing you're doing, or techniques, or affirmations. It actually has really nothing to do with that. It's more about, how am I feeling right now? Because if I'm ever getting anything back that's not good in my life, I know I'm in a low energy. My signal's weak. So if I'm getting anything back that I don't want, guys, my signal is weak. That's all. So I just got to go back to my practice. I can't blame anything or anyone outside of me. I can't blame money. I can't blame my boyfriend. I can't blame, not that I don't have a boyfriend, but I can't blame anyone. I can't blame my kids. I can't blame my ex, because I get back where I'm at. So all I have to do is calm that down to raise my signal again, so I can get back good. Life is literally that simple. So when you start to, that's all you have to do is master your signal. And then when you start getting into like what you want to manifest, you're going to move towards it real quick, because you're good at maintaining that positive signal. So you'll start getting the signs and synchronicities. You'll actually almost start to witness your unfolding, guys. You'll start to actually you'll witness your unfolding of things, depending on if you want an unfolding, or if that's exciting you. But like literally, that's how this reality works. It's all based off your signal in the moment. And if your signal's weak, you're going to get back things you don't want. So once you break down all your programming, and you use your circumstances, you use them to help you practice non-reaction. This is easy. This is really easy. But again, you got to keep doing it. Got to keep applying it. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Good morning. Hi. Oh, thank you. Not from this earth. Thank you so much. How are you, Lynn? Kira, how can we release shame about something in our lives? You got to use it just to stay calm and quiet. That's it. You got to use it just to relax your body at first, Beam. Beam, you got to understand in the beginning, you're really just doing relaxing practices, and you want to get good at not speaking about these moments. Like, Kira, how do I get rid of shame? Like, even that would be venting to me. Like a question. You got to actually use that, go within, and just relax your body and show yourself that you're moving out of it. Because you'll just continue to move towards best and better. Like right now, you're still strengthening your signal by using these moments that you feel shame, and that you speak about shame, and that you talk about shame, to do my practice, which would be to go within in that moment, Beam, and just relax your body, connect to your heart space, and just remind yourself that you're safe and everything's going according to plan, right? That's a lot of my practices in the beginning is you're creating that safety within for yourself in the beginning. Connecting to your heart space is huge. Even if you feel a need to cry, you connect to your heart space, okay? And you release that resistance and you say, you know what? I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job. I am getting this. I am getting better at this. And you'll move out of that so quickly, that moment, just by giving yourself that love and compassion in that moment. Give yourself that love and compassion when you're feeling those feelings. How do we create the habit of feeling something we aren't in 3D? You don't have to create the habit. You don't have to do any of that, Jonathan. That's outdated. You don't have to act as if. You don't have to affirm. You don't have to do any of that. You just have to, Jonathan, you just have to know that it's done. That's it. And you got to be focusing on this moment and feeling good in this moment by doing those types of practices. What you want's done, okay? So we have to understand that the manifestation, it's done. And it's going to come in so amazing. But you got to feel good first. We got to strengthen our signals first. If you're not feeling good now and you're trying to manifest something, then you're not going to be happy. You're going to keep repeating cycles. There's no way around it. If you're manifesting something, you can get it that way by affirming and doing techniques and visualization. You can do all those things, those outdated stuff, but you're going to be back again saying, why am I still not happy? Why am I not getting back what I want from this? Why am I losing it? Because you still haven't strengthened your signal. You haven't done that yet. You haven't done that practice. So that practice is really, that's first. You can remind yourself that what you want's done. The thing about your manifestation is when you strengthen your signal, you manifest quicker. So you don't want to ever be doing anything to manifest. There's too much effort. There's too much effort in doing techniques. There's too much effort in trying to convince yourself that it's done. There's too much effort in trying to act as if. Guys, we are so unlimited. Do you really think you got, and then you're going to confuse yourself. You're going to think you're missing something and you're doing it wrong. Do it this way so it manifests almost instantly. It just, things manifest so quick when you're going to feel good still. So you're not only going to manifest it, but you're going to be like having so much fun with your manifestations and you're having so much fun with life. That's how life's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in an amazing relationship with someone. You're supposed to have the dream home. You're supposed to be building a life together with someone in a positive way. You're supposed to have financial freedom. You're supposed to have all these things, guys. That's normal. It's normal to have those things. We gotta get to feeling good first, so we get that. That's normal. That's your truth. Your truth is to have amazing experiences, to have financial freedom, to have the love of your life, to experience the love of your life, right? So that is actually how life is supposed to be. Hi, Brenda. Yeah, I know, Jonathan, that's me though. If you ask me one question, I'm going to go all into depth with it. So that was a good question. Hi, Brian. It is fun. It is fun, Brian, because now you know you're responsible in each moment and you also know you're indestructible. So not only are you responsible for how you feel and what you're getting back, but you're indestructible, guys. You're indestructible. You can't make a mistake, right? So what? I reacted. So what? I got some crap back. So what? So what? I know what to do now. I know there only is this moment. I know I have a fresh start in each moment. Some of the stuff that I did moving forward, practicing this, I was like, oh, whoa. I can't believe that I was in those lows of lows and getting that back. It makes sense though. But I could care less. I always used to say, I could do something stupid around someone and be in a low energy and react it. And then 1 second later be like, hey, how are you? Because that's the thing. You know how unlimited you are. You know how you're just constantly shifting. We're constantly nonstop shifting. So this becomes so much fun when you know you can't make a mistake and you make it just about strengthening your signal, your positive signal in this and moving through this experience. And just know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're 3 days. So a lot of people, they just are so, they're so affected by their current reality, but you're actually exactly where you're supposed to be. That's what I've learned. I've learned that I'm at a great, where I'm at, like Source has placed me here for a reason. So you got to use it up in a positive way, and you got to understand it's meant for your highest good. Everything's for your highest good. You are also working with, universal forces here, and you are so loved, and you are placed exactly where you need to be in this moment to get these practices down, to get what you want, to manifest what you want. No way, user! You got Popeye's mac and cheese. I didn't try it yet. I did finally get my Chick-fil-A breakfast. I've been dying to get Chick-fil-A breakfast, and it did not disappoint, by the way. It did not disappoint. My son says their mac and cheese is the best. Right, Melissa? I'm feeling a little down, but I'm just letting it pass naturally. Yes, it literally, Aria, that's all you're doing. That's all you're doing is just relaxing and showing yourself that you can get yourself out of it every time. You get yourself out of it every time. You get yourself out of it every time. Listen, you got to understand, Aria, and this is why, I'm telling you, if you need extra support in this, get Lazy Manifesting, because there's just so much stuff in it. And I had these same moments, guys, where I was like, listen, it's like, I'm like, am I not getting this? Why do I not feel good? But no, you do. Okay. So another thing, let's talk about this. You can't be, this is why I say you got to take breaks from your phone. And I'm going to tell you why. And this is why you got to stop doing things to manifest. Just know that it's done. It's done better than you can imagine, because you got to be living your life. This is why I say, where you're going to get strength in your signal is in your everyday life, moving through life, is where you're at. It's where you're at. Where you're at is so important, because where you're at, living your life, just going to your job, being with your family and friends, going to food stores, that's where you strengthen your signal. It's when you're allowing things to pop up that you normally would react to, that you would place negative meaning on, you calm yourself down and say, wait, but nothing has meaning here. And you relax your body, and you show yourself in that very moment that it worked out. That it worked out for you. So this is why my practices, I say, everything you want is done. Make the best of where you're at. And know everything is moving you towards it. Don't be doing what do I say in Lazy Manifesting? Stop doing things to manifest. Stop. Because you're still not feeling good. And guess what? You can manifest by persisting. Yes, we know how our minds work now. We know if we think enough of a thought, it can turn into a belief. But I can tell you right now, if you're not feeling good, forget it. Forget it. Stop doing it. Stop manifesting anything until you feel good, until you get good at maintaining your signal, until you get good at it. You want to be not, you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. And listen, I have moments too. I have things too. But you want to get good at this before you start really thinking about manifestations like that heavily, because you're going to get it, and you're going to just keep questioning life. You're going to keep questioning why. Why am I not happy? Why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting the money? Why am I losing the money? You're going to be questioning things forever. You got to understand it's just you and your signal, and that's it. Yes, girl. Yes, it does, Melissa. Make the best of where you're at. Yeah, TMJ. It literally is. It's like how I got good at this was by just living my life. By I could be anywhere and feel good. That, I used to say, there's nothing more powerful than when people say, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. I'm like, no, you got to feel good in those environments. You got to feel good around those people. And if you're not, you got to stay calm, because you got it. That's where you get good at this, is by using everything that you think is a circumstance to practice non-reaction. It's not on your phone. I mean, yeah, you can stay calm on your phone by scrolling and keep staying calm, but most people, you're just still searching on your phone. You're not even applying the practice at all on your phone. You're just scrolling, getting triggered left and right. Oh, that tarot reader said I can't have my SP. Oh, they said my SP's or you're looking at your SP. Where are they? What are they doing? They're with someone else. Right? You're giving your power away left and right. You know, you gotta be going within. You gotta be going within and applying these practices and understanding that, you know, all that matters is your state. All that matters is your signal in this moment. It's an internal shift that happens the more you do these practices, and you can keep yourself in it all the time when you do these types of practices. Yes, right, Lynn, yes. I'm so happy that I've been able to be off my phone this week. I know how good it is for me now. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I know, Mark. It really isn't. You knew it, right? When the more I started like meditating and being with my own energy, I'd be like scrolling on my phone and I'd be like, this is brutal. Like this is, and like I said, that's a good time to catch when you're dropping though. So like I can go on my phone for a little bit, but as soon as I start to like get bored with it, I'm like, nope, I put it away because I feel my signal's too important to me. So if once you get, oh guys, I think it's starting to snow. Ashley! Thank you, Ashley. Thanks, girl. I think it's snowing, guys. It's snowing. I used to have a vision. This is going to sound weird, and I know this is going to be random, but I used to have a vision of my kids having a hill in their yard to where they could go sledding. And I always wanted this for my kids. Like, I always wanted to like have a mountain house or something where, I know this is a random thought, but there's a point to it, where like we had a mountain cabin and like it had a big hill outside and everybody got their sleds and went sledding. Well, where my kids are living right now, they have it. They have it. I looked outside in their yard and I'm like, you have a sledding hill. You have a sledding hill in your yard. That's my vision. I used to vision that for you guys. I know that's so random thought, but I had this. I'm like, did I just know that was your future? Like, it's so bizarre. I know that's so random, but it's starting to snow and it made me think of that. Wait. And then I said, last night I was with my kids and I said, oh, I hope one day it snows here and I get snowed in here and we can go sledding. And then it started snowing last night. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to get snowed in here. You just made me think of the National. Oh, girl. Yeah, Lynn. Oh, I want to watch that. Maybe we'll watch that this weekend. It's so hard. Like, it used to be so easy to watch all the Christmas movies, but my boys work so much. And it's like, you know, my daughter, my kids are teenagers. So like they do love when I'm there and being with me and hanging out with me. But like, I'm like, guys, it's so hard to like get together and like find a time where we can all watch these Christmas movies. Yeah, TMJ, right? And you know what's funny, TMJ and guys, like TMJ said, you have to be calibrated to health, healing, and abundance scrolling. And I notice the more I take breaks, that's what I get back. I get like the best reflections back, the best reflections from social media. It's even when I'm manifesting something now, like intentionally manifesting something, I get the greatest messages, the greatest tarot reads, and I hold on to that. I don't keep scrolling. I hold on to that one that's very much in alignment with me, and I'll listen to that, and then I'll move throughout my day. Like, because I know what I want's done. I know I can have whatever I want. I'm not waiting around for anything like that. I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be and all that. Because what's important to me is that I feel good all the time, right? Because like I said, manifestations don't matter to me if I'm not feeling good. That's all there is to it. You know, like how many times I used to feel so bad in the beginning of these practices and doing them, and I'd be like, I don't care about any of these freaking manifestations. I just want to be happy. I'm so happy now. I'm so happy. Yesterday, I was at my kids', well, it's like they're with their dad, and I was at the house for the day because their dad was at work and stuff, and I was just like listening to Christmas music and, you know, just hanging out with the animals and stuff like that, cleaning, cooking, and all of that. I'm like, this is literally to me what life's about. This is what life is to me. It's like being in the house and just cooking for my kids, and Christmas music's blasting and they're doing their thing, making them dinner. Like, literally to me, like, that is literally what life's about to me. Man, sis, your hair looks... You are thriving. Oh, thank you, Shay. Thank you. I had to get ready there, so I was kind of like a little bit limited, but Brian. Hi, Kira. Hi, Brian. What's the best way to send you a message? It currently won't allow me on your channel. Best way on my channel to send me a message? Facebook. You're in my Facebook group, right? Only thing I have private is my Patreon membership. I don't really do private messages like on here. This is blocked. I just can't open it. It's too crazy. So like, I really only keep it open in my Patreon membership, is where people message me, DM me, ask me questions, send me whatever they need to send me. Everything else I just keep private, just because it just gets overwhelming for me otherwise. But you can ask me anything in my private Facebook group. Actually, my Instagram might be open, Brian. If you check that out, you might be able to message me on there possibly. I don't check that kind of stuff normally, so don't, but if I know you're going to send me it, I will look. So you might be able to reach out to me on it. That's possible. But everything else I do have pretty private, because because I can't. It's just overwhelming. I got all that stuff worked out of my energy field. Like, I get no emails. I don't get any calls or texts or anything, like, unless it's in regards to like my kids or something like that. But for me, it's like, my energy's so clear. It's so clear. It's just, I don't have any extra coming in. Thanks. Oh, God, I like choked on my spit there. Thank you, Minna. Minna's sharing all my stuff. I did post on my story today. I haven't done that in a while. Just all of my resources, how I sell them for you guys. If you don't want to get Lazy Manifesting the bundle, you could start with 1 and then get 2. They're all on sale right now. 1 is on sale, 2 is on sale, the bundle's on sale. It's snowing, guys. It's snowing. It's snowing, and I'm at Chick-fil-A. You could get in my small membership. That's $20, and that you'll get the first 7 hours of Lazy Manifesting while you're in there. Plus, like I said, the small membership is gold. It's gold. Or if you don't want any of my resources, you could always just go back to my old lives on YouTube. I have a good audio called Comfort is Key, and you could check out my 2 popular playlists on TikTok for free called Release Resistance and Reminders. Get my free ebooks. I have 6 free ebooks, so you don't have to get my resources, right? You can find your way through on your own and find this stuff on your own. My practice is very simple. But you do got to keep applying my practice. You do got to keep applying it. So that's what I say. Like, my practice is very simplistic. It never changes. Go back to my older stuff. It never changes. It's really just about, you got to keep applying it. And that's it. That's it, guys. Otherwise, you're just going to start having fun. You're going to be so good at your signal. You're going to know, oh my God, it's just, life gets really fun, guys. It really does. You feel so free. You're just having fun. You're not placing negative meaning on things. And even if allow anything that pops up, that's still when you would normally panic in, just to stay calm through it. You'll show yourself it's all good. It gets easier to maintain a high energy or a positive signal, feel good. They all mean the same thing. Alignment, it all means the same thing. And that's it. That's it. That's going to be your life now. You're going to, like I said, when you're in a good energy, you manifest quick. So you'll think about your manifestation, and that's it. Things are going to move quick. Things are going to move quick. You're that's just how it works. When you're thinking in a good energy about what you want, manifestation happens quick. Because you got to think, you could see where you would be so, oh yes, it's done, and then you would start to doubt it. You drop. Well, that would be you would be contradicting it again, right? So yeah, what time is it? Oh wow, it's only 30 minutes I've been on here. It says it's not available. What's not available, user? What am I going to order? Chick-fil-A? I already got the breakfast bowl. I wanted the if it's not, I have to check it after this. I don't know why it would say that. I don't know why Facebook wouldn't be working. It's called Create Your Best Life, though. If you can't find it on here, its Facebook group is called Create Your Best Life. Thank you, Minna. Halo, it was so good. I got the hash brown sausage. Like, it was like the scrambler, I don't know what it was freaking called. Scrambled eggs, sausage, and hash browns with cheese. It was so, so good. And then I got a side of hash browns with the cheese sauce to dip. Highly recommend that breakfast. It was so, 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 so good. I wanted it for so long. Yeah, if you can't access Facebook anymore, I don't know if that would have to be something on your side, right? I was already a member. All right, join again, user. Just join again. It was probably just a glitch or something like that. That's weird. Or, I don't know, that's strange. Maybe you could try a different name or something. That's so strange. I don't know, try a different name or something like that. That is weird. I know that stuff I would stay calm through, and it would work itself out, though. Just stay calm, it'll work itself out. I know whenever Facebook stopped working for me, or it was like, what the heck, or I would lose it, I would just be like, all right, just stay calm through it. And many times I would freak out a little. I was still practicing, but then I'd be like, no, it'll all work itself out. And it does. It works itself out. You too, Todd. Have a great day. Because I pressed a notification from yesterday and I won't. That's so strange. Yeah. Just chill. Just relax. Quiet it down, user. Use this to your advantage. So this is a great example, user. Like even this. Remember I say use everything in your experience? Oh, that's okay, Todd. You use this to your advantage, right? Like, it's going to be fine. I'll figure it out. I'll move through it slow. It'll work itself out. Like, when I would get kicked off of, like, a platform, like, in the middle of it, I would just, all right, well, guess what? I'll go to Instagram. I'll go to another right? So, like, and then it would work itself out. So just chill. That's why I say, like, we want to use everything in our lives to practice non-reaction. Everything. Yeah, that sometimes updates. Yeah, sometimes I got to restart my whole apps too. You weren't blocked. You weren't blocked. If you were, it wasn't on purpose. So, I'll check it out for you too when I'm done. Okay. It'll all work itself out. It always does. As soon as I'm off here, user, I'll check it out for you though, too, on my end, just to make sure a glitch didn't happen. What else did I want to bring up? My new audio, I could talk about that. Any new audios that I create, they go into my small membership. I have the one, Manifesting Fast. That one just came out. My audios are 30 minutes long. Remember, I have one on YouTube that you can watch. That's called Comfort is Key. And I teach based off where I'm at. I speak based off where I'm at. That's why they're pretty helpful. Everybody gets haha moments from my audios. Anyone in my small membership, the comments speak for themselves. So people always say I don't need to have any, I don't need to tell people how great my stuff is. My stuff speaks for itself. People are if you get into my membership, you see it everywhere. Oh my God, that helped me so much. Oh my God, I had a haha moment from that. There's a lot of, in my small membership, people ask, if they ever asked a question, I answered it in an audio and saved it. So the membership is gold, guys. I highly recommend my membership. There's so many question and answers in there, and they're audio. Like I said, my stuff speaks for itself, because whenever I put out an audio or something new, they comment on it and say, wow, oh my God, I got a haha moment from this and that. So the audios are gold too. And if you don't want to be in the membership, purchase them. They're $5. It's worth it, guys. It's so worth listening to those audios. I do try to they're more inspired. So I create them little by little, and then they add up to 30 minutes. I think it's funny how every one of them's 30 minutes though. How that all just manifests that way. I don't purposely do that. There's always a solution, right, Sloan? It's constant solution mode when you're in this energy, right? And if you're not, you can get to it. So that's it. Every day I'm like, all right, that's it. I have nothing else to share with anyone, because it's so simple when you get good at this. There's nothing else for me to ever say. It's almost sometimes I'm like, all right, that's a wrap. See y'all later. There's my content for you guys. Because I feel that way. I'm I always do manifest more stuff to help people, and I think there's no end to any of it. You're always finding new fun ways, and I find better ways to explain it to help people. But sometimes I'm like, all right, I don't really know what else to share, because you just got to get good at everything's a reflection. We all know this now. We know every possibility exists. We know that now. We know we can have whatever we want. We know that now. We know now we line up with things quick when we feel good, obviously, and we don't want it if we don't feel good anyway, because what's the point? We know that now. So what else is there really to talk about? We can just have fun on these lives. I'm going to have to start having fun on these lives, blasting music. I don't think you can. I was just about to do it. I don't think I'm allowed to. I think TikTok has a rule. You can't have music or something, especially not in the car. Simple yet so amazing, right? I've made my own playlist with my audios. I love that. Minute. Oh, that makes me so happy. I love that, girl. I can say Spirit told me to open this live, and the message is life altering. Yay, Jonathan! I'm so happy. You were guided to me. Maybe I'll upload this one on YouTube for you guys. Let me think of anything else I can say. I did want to get one on for you guys, a recent one. But yeah, there's really not much. You just got to strengthen your signal. Guys, it has to work out for you when you're in a good signal, when you're in a good energy. Life has to, because everything's I always say, life's a direct reflection. There's no delay in your signal. It's a direct reflection. When I smile in the mirror, I see the smile back. It's direct. It's instant. So once you get good at mastering your, oh, my car started to shake. It's so windy. Once you get good at your signal, that's it. Life's good for you all the time. It has to be. Guys, life has to be good for you when you're good. Because everything's a reflection. So how amazing is that to know that now? How amazing is it to know that even if I'm not in a good signal, I know to go back to Kira's practices. Do you know how many times I went back to lazy manifesting myself, the beginning of my own stuff? I create other stuff too. If you want faster movement or you want like other things, I have like the Ultimate Manifesting Kit. I have Mega Magnet. I have my higher tiers in my membership. And those resources are amazing, but you do start to move towards things quicker, right? Things move really fast. I had to even go back to the beginning of lazy manifesting over and over and over again, because like things were just moving so quickly for me after I got really good at non-reaction and all my circumstances were pretty much gone. I was starting to move quick and I'm like, oh my God, like I would get panicked again. So I would go back to lazy manifesting. So that's why I always say one day everyone's going to have lazy manifesting, the bundle. Everyone's going to have it. It's life-changing. Lazy manifesting, I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful for my circumstances because they created lazy manifesting. I'm so thankful to my higher self. I'm so thankful to me for trusting me. Oh my God, I sound like Snoop. For trusting me along the way, that I knew, like, every time I was in. So how I created, let's talk about a little bit about lazy manifesting. How I create it's all audio, by the way, and there's meditations in it, and there's reminders in it, and there's practices in it. It's like freaking amazing. I would have a moment. I would be presented with a circumstance, okay, and I would use my practice. I would go within. I would relax my body, even though I didn't like it. I was uncomfortable. I was scared at times, and then all of a sudden I would overcome it, and then I would start to create. So that's what it is when like you use these things, you transmute it into something beautiful, something positive. So I used all those moments that I didn't feel good, and what was coming out of it was lazy manifesting, all the audios, all the meditations, all the practices. And because I would overcome it over and over and over again. And that was all non-reaction. That was all me practicing my version of non-reaction. So lazy manifesting is, I can't speak enough about it, how powerful it is. And I know everybody will have it one day. I know they will. It's something that it will never get old, because you can always listen to it. The audios are just entertaining, yes, there's haha moments in them and reminders, but they're also just nice to listen to. The meditations are nice to listen to. Like, it's just all around an amazing resource. So I say one day, I know everyone's going to have that lazy manifesting. Very, very proud of that. But I know it was something that was going to be created no matter what. What else did I want to say? Do it. I dare you. You can have music. You know what, Shay? The only thing is, one time I had music and they shut off my live. Right, Maureen? When Snoop says, I thank me. Well, I forget what he says. I'm going to bash it. You know me, guys. How do I get it? Chelsea, in my link, you can get it. You'll see it. You can get the first one and then get the second one later, or you can get them both together. You'll see it in my link. They're always on sale, so don't worry. I never really put them up for full price. So, right now it's actually a really good sale. This is one of my good sales. This might be like a half off sale, which that's one of my good ones. So I recommend to get it, especially now. Do you believe that everyone is you pushed out? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a direct reflection. I think it's a lot simpler than, I don't make it about other people though, TMJ. I just make it about me. So just saying everyone, also, like, to me, you start to make it about other people. And you're too focused on them and what they're doing and their lives. But that's why I don't teach it that way. Like, there's a lot of outdated teachings. To get more updated about it, you got to literally just make it about you in the moment and your signal, because you have to get good back from everybody. So this is how it works, TMJ. I know that's a saying, but this is how it works. I'm going to explain to you how life works, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm having my own experience, but everyone else is having their own experience. That's it. That's all it is. I create my reality and they create their reality. Basically, if I'm in a good energy, I have to get good back from them. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's that simple, guys. Reality, life is very simple. It's very simple, but how most teach this is they're like, oh no, I gotta focus on that person and tell a new story about that person and persist in that new story about that person. No, you gotta feel good and you can only get good back from that person. So these are just outdated teachings that people took upon themselves in their own lives, and they became very watered down. If you feel good, you can only get good back from everybody and everyone in your experience. That's why you only got to maintain a good signal. So the fact that I'm having my own experience, and obviously you're having yours too, guys. So when people say everybody's you pushed out, they make it seem like they are robots and I am no, they're having their own experience too. It's a co-creation. This experience is a co-creation. So, but the more that you become a better version of you, the people around you, they will start to follow you. If that's a manifestation for me, for my kids to get this. And I love everybody. I want everybody to get this. Anyone in my life, everyone. I want the best for everybody. You should want the best for everybody. That is pure positive. That's our truth, is to, of course, want the best for everybody. But I only make it about me and my signal. That's it. Because I know that I can only, so if I'm not, okay, so let's give a little example. So I'm walking through life. This was actually one of my TikToks recently. Someone said, Kier, I don't get that. I create my own reality. Then why did I create my dad treat me like crap? And I said, this is why. You have to know now that you create your own reality and that you can move towards best and better. So you're walking through life in a high energy, right? And you're like, yay, life is good. I'm having a great day. Everybody's good. I got my drink. I'm so beautiful today. I feel so confident. And then someone says to me, I'm in my energy. I'm in my high energy. And they say, you're too happy. You're too happy. That's not normal. And I go, oh, really? I'm too happy? And I dropped. I just reacted. I took it personal. So my energy dropped. So now I'm bothered. Now what am I for the rest of the day? I'm bothered. There's something wrong with me. I'm too happy. God. And then that sits with me. And then I think there's something wrong with me. What you should do is say, I'm walking through life. I feel good. I'm confident. I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. And someone says, oh, you're too happy. That's not normal. And I go, yeah, it is to me. And that's it. And that's it. It didn't bother me. It's that simple. It's that simple. You have to stay in that energy no matter what. You cannot take anything personal. That's it. It's literally that simple. Life is that simple. Life is a direct reflection of so if I let my brother, I'm just saying my brother, my mom, my dad say that, Kier, that's not normal to be that happy. And I go, it's not? Oh my God, why isn't life working out? Why doesn't people like me? Well, because I bought into that, what they said. I bought into that. But if I ignore that, I move out of it. And guess what? They might start to say, you know what? She's on to something. She's always happy and life goes good for her. And she really doesn't care what I said. She's still happy. That's pretty awesome. There's something about her. I got to know. What is she doing different? There you go. That's life, guys. That's life. So everybody, obviously I'm having my own experience, and obviously my kids are having their own experience, and obviously you're having your own experience. Obviously, it's not more complex than that. We're all having our own experiences, but the more that we focus on ourselves and we make it about our own signal, we will just constantly move. I have no choice, Guys, I'm sorry to say this, but I have no choice but to move towards best and better when my signal's good, when I'm in a good signal. I'm sorry, world, but I can't, I have to keep moving towards best and better in that. So that's all there is to it. It's literally that simple. And yes, you will start to like manifest for others, and you'll start to be able to like start to do that, right? Because not only are you feeling good, but people are starting to resonate with you. They're starting to catch on to this. They're starting to like, you're not taking anything personal. You're still even maintaining it if anything comes at you, right? It's highest good for myself and for everybody. So that is, Susan said, period. This live, I already said it. It's going to go on YouTube, just so y'all know, because I already announced it and I won't take it back. Just give me time, because it takes time for me to get them uploaded. But this one is very powerful. Did you notice as soon as I said that, I started really getting, it's like spirit works through you, right? So when you're bothered by something, they said, yes, Cheryl, yes. When you're bothered by something, you have to get calm. That's it, Cheryl. You got to get still in your energy. You got to relax your body. So Cheryl, at first, that's why I say we got to stick to non-reaction. At first, you got to use everything in your experience just to get calm and quiet when you don't feel good, right? You're going to have many moments in the beginning where you do feel that way. It sucks. It's uncomfortable. That's why I created Lazy Manifesting, to help you. Lazy Manifesting is a support system while you're doing these practices, okay? So basically, I walk you through those moments. I give you all kinds of reminders, practices, meditations, explaining to you over and over again how this reality works, and that, reminding you your manifestations are done, because they are. But honestly, yeah, like that's really what it comes down to, is you got to keep using everything that doesn't feel good to just ride it out. Just lay low, just stay quiet, just stay calm, and that's going to happen. But that's actually good. So you're going to catch on that, wait, this is actually strengthening my signal, because I'm not speaking about it anymore. I'm not venting anymore. I'm catching when I argue in my mind. I'm understanding that even though I'm arguing my mind, I'm still relaxed though. So I'm actually still more dominant in that moment. So you're starting to catch on, like nothing's getting worse in my life. Things are actually, like for me, nothing got worse. Okay, nothing got worse. As I was doing these practices, I wasn't losing anything. Nothing was falling apart. Nothing was getting worse. It was like I was placed exactly where I needed to be to apply these practices to strengthen my signal. Literally, guys, literally. Okay? So everything is happening so you shouldn't be, if you're still viewing your life as falling apart, you're probably following too many things. You're still reacting to life. You're not actually really applying it. You're probably doing techniques to manifest. So you shouldn't be viewing your life as falling apart. You should be looking at it as happening for you. You really should. Non-reaction should quickly put you into that mindset. If you're doing my stuff and you're really sticking to it, life, obviously, like when I look back, I'm like, that was such an amazing part of my life. I really was placed exactly where I was. So that's what I'm saying. Really just know that it's really there to help you get really good at your very own signal. Your very own signal. Just get good at not taking anything or anyone personal. They're going to benefit. My kids, let me tell you, my life changed, their life changed for the best. So did not for nothing, but so did my exes. Like all those circumstances like moved us out into like a fresh start, everybody. So you got to understand that like everybody you're close to you is going to benefit from it. They have to. People that are close to you, they're going to have to benefit. That's why I say, like, there's nothing to feel bad about. There's nothing to be guilty about. When you're in a good signal, you have to get good. You have to keep going. You got to keep moving forward. What is there, like, it's just, that's how life works, guys. That's just how, we all know everything's a reflection. Even everybody that teaches this, there's nothing to explain. It's very simple. You get back what you give out. You get back what you are. That's it. And when you feel good and you focus on your manifestations, you manifest at rapid speed. There's nothing you need to teach. You don't need to do techniques to manifest. You don't need to do anything to manifest. You just need to think about your desire, focus on it, think about it when you're feeling good, and it's manifesting. It'll manifest so fast, so freaking fast, okay? So that's the thing. Like, anyone explaining it another, well, oh, I'm sorry, but they're just giving you more extra work to do. I'm just going to be truthfully honest with y'all. Like, this is easy. It's all in non-reaction. It's all in your signal. That's life. And even people that teach it, they know this. They talk about how everything's a reflection, right? I used to get so triggered back in the day when they'd say, you don't got to feel good all the time. Like, we're really teaching that? And people are listening to that? Oh my gosh, no, yes, feeling good is key. Feeling good is key. Feeling good is everything. And not for nothing, that's your truth, guys. That is your truth. Your truth is to feel good. Your truth is to feel good. So, yes, Tay, yes. It is about you. The journey is about you. And everyone in your life will be a big part of it, though. Because, like I say, my kids are a huge part of my life. You know, the same with, like, if you're manifesting love, that person's going to be a huge part of your life, right? Like, that, you know, your fam, your friends, but yes, it is really about you and you maintaining that signal all the time, because you got to get good back. You got to get good back. There really can't be any other way. Yeah. I was more of a Abraham Hicks follower. I did in the very beginning. I listened to Neville and all of them, and I think they're great. But I think our best teachers today, up to date, would be Bashar and Abraham Hicks. So if anybody like cares for my opinion, it doesn't matter if you want it or not. My suggestion is definitely they are the most updated teachers when it comes to manifesting, no doubt about it. You know, Bashar talks about acting on your passions, and Abraham talks about feeling good. Literally. Updated. They are the most updated. Thank you, Minna. Oh, I'm so glad, Susan, that you caught on to that. And that's the thing, Susan, like you'll be able to like listen to stuff and say, oh no, why would I do that? Like, even because you're that common sense is going to kick in. Like, why do I have to go back and rehash anything or figure out where a belief came from? Why would I have to do that? Makes no sense at all. Because when you feel good, everything works itself out. So when I'm feeling good in this moment, everything's worked out right now. So all you got to do is just keep strengthening that signal. My life is amazing. I never had to address a limiting belief. Not one. I never had to address or figure out why I felt that way, why I felt bad, or why I was getting back bad. I got back bad because I was in a sucky signal. I was giving out a sucky signal. If I was getting anything back bad from anyone in any moment, it was because of me. It's because of us. So what do I got to do? I got to quiet that down and strengthen my signal. Use it to strengthen my signal. You're using it to strengthen your signal. That's it. That's all, guys. It's that simple. Why would I sit there and feel worse about thinking about why this happened to me and go worse? So you're actually going to go backwards? Let me sit and think about when my dad was never around and he was never there for me. No, I'm not even mad at my dad. Why? So it's like, okay. It's like, it's so unbelievable. Like, I'm going to sit there and bring up something when I was never even mad at my dad. Now I'm mad at my dad. Now I'm mad at my dad. I was never mad at him. It's just so silly. It's so silly. But it's all right. You guys now have your own discernment now. You understand how this works. So you're going to know to just scroll past certain things. If I hear anything that doesn't feel good to me, because once you understand you're supposed to feel good and you start to master that, it's so easy for you to not entertain anything that doesn't feel good. You're like, oh no, that's not my story. Because you're not reactive anymore. You actually take a moment to take a step back and say, wait, that doesn't feel good because it's not a part of my story. That's it. Simple, simple, simple. If it feels good, it's part of my story. So that's why you got to master feeling good. Then you move through life that way. So if I hear anything that I don't like, I disagree. I'm like, I can disagree with it. I'm allowed to disagree with it. I create my own reality. I tell the story of my life. And I don't have to tell the story of my life. It kind of tells itself, right? Like, that's another thing, guys. I live in the moment. I'm not sitting here like rehearsing my life all the time. Yeah, do I think about my future sometimes? Yeah. It feels good and I think about it, but am I like sitting there like I'm not it doesn't have to manifest that way. Like I don't get stuck on, because I know things can change in a minute. I live in the moment. What am I doing now and what am I going to do next and what feels good to me? And that's it. And I know that what I want's done. Do I think about my manifestations? Yeah. Do I focus on them? Yeah. When I feel good? Yes. Do I know that it's done? Yes. I don't worry about it though, because I'm more about how do I feel now? Am I feeling good now? That's what's important to me. So I don't sit and tell a story every day like of my life. I want to live. I want to live my life in the moment. So that's the thing. Like these practices you're going to be set free. You're just going to be living life and just having fun. If it feels good, it's part of my story. Stop the cat. There's always more to uncover. There really is. It just gets to be more fun, Minute, right? I think we're our own best teachers. Yes. I love that, Plopsy. Yes, Tay. Yes, Tay said being in a neutral state is very good. It's very good, Tay. It's actually where you're going to be a lot in the beginning. Actually, Tay, I just want to talk about this real quick. Did we create our childhood trauma? It doesn't matter. Who cares? You now know you create your own reality. Don't worry about any of that. Everything happened the way it was supposed to up until this point, 7-Eleven. But why sit there and say, why did I create that? Why? Who cares? You now know you create your own reality, and you now know how. You know now how to move towards best and better. Who cares about that? Focus on this moment. Don't be going back into your past and saying, did I create it? Why did I create it? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? To wake up. To wake up. To wake up today to say, I now get to choose. I am a chooser now. That's it. No. I say no point in bringing these silly questions. No offense, but like we don't want to go back. If that's going back and saying, it puts you in victim mentality. Did I create that? I choose that for my child, me, my own. Oh, why did that happen to me? It puts you back into victim. We want to strengthen our signal, and we want to keep moving forward. I wanted to talk about what Tay said, because Tay said, is it still good to be neutral? Yes. Yes, because, guys, I'm human too. And I get off balance too. And being neutral is so powerful, because that's what I say when you get steady, when you need to get steady, right? When I need to slow down and I need to get steady in my energy, that's neutral. And steadiness will move you towards feeling better, like in a higher energy again. So, yes, Tay, yes. Yes, pure positive energy does have more of a power to it. Obviously, when you're like feeling good and, just so happy. But neutral is literally, it's really just as powerful though. Because in that moment, when I'm starting to feel unsettled, to get myself out of it by slowing down, by getting steady again in my energy, by moving slower, I'm rebalancing. And then you're going to move back up. It's automatic. So yes, neutral is extreme, is just as good. I ain't always like this. This is when I'm doing what I love, like doing my lives, hanging out with my kids, making dinner, listening to Christmas music. Like that's when I'm like really just in that energy. But a lot of times I'm just like, my eyes are closed. I'm just relaxed. I'm sitting there. I'm just chilling. Right? No problem, Tay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, Shan. I was very, very neutral. I think like you, but okay, so not even saying it, guys, you really, your truth is pure positive energy. So this to me feels normal, like I'm just being me. So that's another way to explain it too. Like you're just becoming yourself more. You're just being comfortable being yourself more. And that's actually your truth, okay? But there's a lot of like rebalancing. I got to rebalance a lot because a lot of times I'll get caught up in a moment. Like, I got to do this. I got to get this. I got to go to the bank. And I have to get back to the present moment. So there's a lot of rebalancing as you're moving through this experience, because the human experience, you know, it is a lot of that. It's just a lot of, like, once you get this down though, it's easier to do it. So that's why I said these practices are so important, because even myself, I got to rebalance at times too. What should I do when I worry about income even if I'm okay? I love my life. Well, I would say that just keep reminding yourself, I'm good. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And it's only going to keep getting better and better. So you're actually at a really great place. And you should, and be more grateful with where you're at. And know that you can only go up from where you're at. Right? So just I would say more gratitude and be thankful, and know that it can only go up from here. It's just going to keep getting better and better. Hi, Laura. Oh, thank you so much, Siren. And Susan, you guys are so awesome. Thank you, Sloan, for that lightning. 7-Eleven. Yeah, so do you know what I'm saying? Like, about that, like, about how, like, we don't need to address that stuff or even know why it happened, or who cares. I know so much more now, and I'm telling you, you're going to be so grateful. You're going to look back at any trauma that you may have called trauma, and you're going to be grateful for every bit of it. It made you who you are today. Everything made me who I am today. I regret none of my past, none of it. So you will look back and say, hey, because you understand what this experience, it's an experience. Nothing can actually hurt you. When you leave all of this human stuff, you go back to pure positive love and light. You have no body. You're just free, floating, unconditional love. So this is all just an experience. And you realize you were always indestructible, and nothing could have ever hurt you. And it was all for fun. And we all just started to take it too seriously. We all started to take things too personal. We all started to get trigger happy and reactive, and then we just kept staying there and repeating patterns and feeling like victims, and it just happened. And who cares? We were all there. Nobody can sit and say they weren't. We all were there. But now we're so lucky that we all came together at this time to come on to this, have the experience at this time, to wake each other up, to say, no, guys, there's a better way to live our lives. No, we can have fun in this experience. No, we can all be financially free. We can all be doing what we love. We can all have our dream home. We can all have our dream partner. We can all have whatever the life we want to have. Like, we can all have this. So, you know, we all are waking up at this time and waking each other up at this time, if we're ready. If we're ready, I think we're all exactly where we're supposed to be. I think your time will be your time. Your time will be your time. Because I always say, I would not have been ready for this when I was a mom and my kids were little. I would have been so overwhelmed. So everything happens just the way it's supposed to. You're exactly where you're supposed to be in this moment. And trust you me, everybody eventually is going to get this sooner or later. All right, guys, let me jump off. This live will be on YouTube at some point today. So look out for it, guys. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will probably be back later and planning calls for me to rebalance a lot with so many other people. Yes, Jules, I love it. Yeah, I know. I got to do Christmas stuff too. I think I'm going to go to the bank and get, I'm just giving cards and money really, but like I want to start doing it and getting it done. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have such a great day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, my YouTube, Kira Lynn Barnett, and you can find it on my link. I'm pretty sure there's a link to it in there. And just look out for it for today, because I'll probably link it in here in my TikTok for you guys, so you can go right to it. All right, love you guys. Bye. Thank you so much, Minna, for your help. Bye.